On the 6th of May 2016, we got a phone call from a lady in Caye Caulker who had found an osprey on the ground. She said he wasn't flying and she didn't know why, so she kept him safe for a little while. He was found close to this nest, which is a famous local nest that's used every year by ospreys. So although the parents and the sibling are still in the area, we needed to get this bird to the mainland to find out what his problems were and why he wasn't flying. Once we got him to BBR, we immediately saw that one wing was drooping, and although he could hold it up, it was definitely causing him issues. Abby and I did the checkup, and we could see that he had quite extensive bruising all along the wing and a big knot of a callus, which suggested that this was an older injury, which would explain why he was pretty skinny when we found him. So just a final check to see that he definitely couldn't fly and this wasn't an injury that had now since healed. We checked to see what he could do if he was on a low platform in an enclosure, and it was not very successful. So the next step has to be an X-ray, which is a problem for us because we have to travel quite a way to get an X-ray with these birds, which is stressful for them and stressful for us. You can see that there is a hairline fracture there in the ulna. We consulted with the vet we use in Belize City, Dr. Philip DeShield, and he confirmed that the radius was acting as a splint, and this little guy would just need a wing wrap for 10 to 14 days and some cage rest, and hopefully everything would repair itself. As we said, he was pretty skinny, he'd been down for a little while, so he gets stuck into fish on a regular basis. He can eat 4 or 5 of these fish a day. We thought it was particularly interesting the way he pulls the fish apart, and he can strip these bones right down without any flesh on them left whatsoever. It's almost like they've been picked clean by ants. Amazingly dexterous beak. He does eat the smaller bones, so he gets his calcium from that. We've been giving him calcium supplements as well to aid the healing of the bone. We're hoping that pretty soon we're going to be in a position where we can do another X-ray to confirm that everything is healed, and then start him on the rehab process, getting his muscle tone back together, seeing if he can live hunt in one of our long flight enclosures, and getting him back out to Caye Caulker, and going to be able to reunite him with his parents and his sibling. This species of osprey is resident out there on the Keys. They're a unique subspecies to Belize. They're not migrants, which is great because we don't have to contend with that issue getting him back with his parents. The birds are actually endangered. They live up to 30 years. They start breeding in their 2nd or 3rd year, which makes it well worth getting this little guy back out there into the breeding population. What is on the face of it a relatively straightforward rehab process is actually quite complicated, and there's a lot of issues that we have to deal with. For a start, the bird came from Caye Caulker, which means we're going to have to do 2 trips out there. We went one to pick him up and then one to drop him back again, hopefully, when he's better. We did 2 X-rays. We did 2 trips to Belize City. There was a lot of medication involved, vet consultation, not to mention the $10 plus per day of fish that he consumes. He's a pretty amazing bird all round, and well worth getting back out there into the wild populations. Wish him luck.